Our awards begin in a region that has, of course, dominated the headlines this year. And here to present the first of those awards is a newsman whose 30-year career spans reporting from Iraq to Egypt, Morocco to Saudi Arabia. And he is the chief anchor for Al Jazeera, as we all know, the satellite network that's widely credited with giving voice to the grievance of millions and millions of people who've been living under dictatorship in the Arab world. Ladies and gentlemen, here to present our first award, please welcome Mohammed Krishan.
Thanks, Christina. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Ahlan wa sahlan. As revolutionary fervor stirred Bahrainis to action this year, CPJ documented 2 journalists' deaths in custody, dozens of detentions, arbitrary deportations, government-sponsored billboards, and advertisements smearing journalists, physical assaults, and other violations. Despite the crackdown, journalist Mansoor Al-Jamri has continued to work bringing news of the repression to the outside world. Now it's my great pleasure to present the 2011 International Press Freedom Award to Mansoor Al-Jamri.
Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to extend my thanks and appreciation to the Committee to Protect Journalists for this honor. I dedicate this award to the staff of my newspaper, Al-Wasat, and to the scores of journalists who have suffered enormously because they insisted on performing their duties during the troubling time my country, Bahrain, has witnessed since 14 February 2011, when the protesters, emulating what happened in Tunisia and Egypt, gathered at the Pearl Roundabout in the heart of the capital, Manama. The government's crackdown on the protesters spared no one, and journalists were primary targets for the repressive and extrajudicial measures. One of the founders of Al-Wasat, Mr. Karim Fakhrawi, died under torture on April the 12th. Another columnist, Haidar Muhammad, endured 1 month of torture during questioning about his work at Al-Wasat and was subjected to a mock hanging. Our photographers were detained and abused, and one of them, Muhammad al-Muharrag, had to be hospitalized following a severe beating by security forces who smashed his camera into his head. My wife, Reem Khalifa, a columnist and a reporter, suffered months of threats and persecution. Our printing press was attacked and damaged. The authorities ordered my newspaper's board of directors to dismiss me together with senior editorial staff on 4th of April. However, thanks to the patience of the staff and investors of the newspaper, and to the support we received from human rights organizations such as the CPJ, we managed to overcome many of these hurdles. The board of Al-Wasat reinstated me as editor-in-chief of the newspaper on 4th of August. And since then, I have been leading a recovery process so that we continue to perform our duty as journalists, truthfully and credibly reporting the events that matter. It is a great honor for me to be with you here in New York to receive the International Press Freedom Award 2011. And while I am here with you, I'm thinking of my country, which has joined the Arab Spring since the beginning of this year. Traditional political science textbooks usually say that the oil-rich Gulf region is different from the rest of the Arab world. But events in Bahrain prove this is a wrong notion. The people of Bahrain want human rights and democracy as much as anyone else. Thank you very much.
تفضل شوية خليه يتصور.